Hi everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. I have to tell you that I've been getting the best feedback from these stories. Your moms and dads have been texting me or emailing me that you're enjoying them so much, and I'm so grateful. I get to see pictures of you guys watching me on even on your TV or your tablet. I love that we're able to bring some nurturing worth to you during this time. I miss you so much. We'll get to see each other really soon, but for now, we will continue doing our readings. Mr. Kurt, Doris, and I were doing some cleaning up of the lower yard yesterday. We were doing some gardening, and we've been inspired by all of those of you who have been doing some gardening at home. So I wanted to share this book with you. I don't know if you've ever heard it before, but it's called Tops and Bottoms by Janet Stevens. It's a fun book, and there's a good moral at the end. Tops and Bottoms, all about gardening, farming, and working hard. Once upon a time, there lived a very lazy bear who had lots of money and lots of land. His father had been a hard worker and a smart business bear, but he had given all his wealth to his son. But all Bear wanted to do was sleep. Not far down the road lived a hare. Although Hare was clever, he sometimes got into trouble. He had once owned land too, but now he had nothing. He had lost a risky bet with a tortoise and had sold all of his land to Bear to pay off the debt. Hare and his family were in very bad shape. "The children are so hungry, Father Hare. We must think of something," Mrs. Hare cried one day. So Hare and Mrs. Hare put their heads together and cooked up a plan. The next day, Hare hopped down the road to Bear's house. Bear, of course, was asleep. "Hello, Bear. Wake up. It's your neighbor, Hare. And I have an idea." Bear opened one eye and grunted. "We can be business partners," Hare said. "All we need is this field right here in front of your house. I'll do the hard work of planting and harvesting, and we can split the profits right down the middle." "Yes, Sir Bear, we're in this together. I'll work and you sleep." "Huh?" said Bear. "So what will it be, Bear?" asked Hare. "The top half or the bottom half?" "It's up to you, tops or bottoms." Let's see," Bear said with a yawn. "I'll take the top half, Hare. Right, tops." Hare smiled. "It's a done deal, Bear." So Bear went back to sleep, and Hare and his family went to work. Hare planted, Mrs. Hare watered, and everyone weeded. Bear slept as the crops grew. When it was time for the harvest, Hare called out, "Wake up, Bear! You get the tops and I get the bottoms." Hare and his family dug up the carrots, radishes, and the beets. Hare plucked off the tops, tossed them in a pile for Bear, and put the bottoms aside for himself. What do you think about that? What part of these plants are we supposed to eat? Or do we normally eat? The bottoms, huh? Actually, there are a lot of nutrients in the tops of these plants too. You can make a salad with it, although they're a little bit better if you cook them or make some juice. So Bear could get something out of this. Bear stared at his pile. But Hare, all the best parts are in your half. You chose the tops, Bear, he said. Now, Hare, you've tricked me. You plant this field again, and this season I want the bottoms. Hare agreed. It's a done deal, Bear. So Bear went back to sleep, and Hare and his family went to work. They planted, watered, and weeded. How could someone sleep that much? Bear slept as the crops grew. When it was time for the harvest, Hare called out, "Wake up, Bear! You get the bottoms, and I get the tops." What do you think's going to happen this time? Hare and his family gathered up the lettuce, the broccoli, and the celery. Hare pulled off the bottoms for Bear and put the tops in his own pile. What? Look at that. What part of these plants do we eat? Do we eat the bottoms or the roots of these plants? No way, Jose. You think Bear's going to be happy? Bear looked at his pile and scowled. "Hare, you cheated me again." "But Bear," Hare said, "you wanted the bottoms this time." Bear growled, "You plant this field again, Hare. You've tricked me twice, and you owe me one season of both tops and bottoms." "You're right, poor old Bear," sighed Hare. "It's only fair that you get both tops and bottoms this time. It's a done deal." So Bear went back to sleep, and Hare and his family went to work. They planted, watered, and weeded, and then watered and weeded some more. Bear slept as the crops grew. When it was time for the harvest, Hare called out, "Wake up, Bear! This time you get the tops and bottoms." There in front of Bear's house lay a high field of corn. Hare and his family yanked up every corn stalk. Hare tugged off the roots at the bottom and the tassels at the top and put them in a pile for Bear. Then he carefully collected the ears of corn in the middle and placed them in his own pile. Bear rubbed his eyes and watched. "See, Bear, you get the tops and the bottoms. I get the middles. Yes, sir, Bear, it's a done deal." What part of the corn stalks do we eat? Do we eat the tops? How about the bottoms? We eat the middle. We tricked them again. By now, Bear was wide awake. "That's it, Hare," he hollered. "From now on, I'll plant my own crops and take the tops, bottoms, and middles." Hare and his family scooped up the corn and hopped down the road toward home. Bear never again slept through a season of planting and harvesting. Hare bought back his land with the profit from the crops, and he and Mrs. Hare opened a vegetable stand. And although Hare and Bear learned to live happily as neighbors, they never became business partners again. So what do you think about that? You think it was good that Bear was so lazy and didn't do anything? The hare was kind of taking advantage of him, huh? But they did agree to it. Bear learned a good lesson. What was his lesson? If you want something, you gotta work for it. You gotta work hard for it, right? Are there any things that you do that you work really hard for? Maybe it's a special toy that you want. What do you do to get that special toy? Maybe if you're a little older, you might do some work around the house to make some money or allowance. Or if there's something you really, really want to learn about, like how to write your name, what do you have to do? Do you just lay around and sleep and be lazy? No, you need to practice. You gotta practice and work on it and trace, and eventually you'll get better and better at it. And that's the same with anything, right? What are some things that you like to try hard at that helps you learn and grow and be a better person? Maybe today you can discuss that with your family and see if maybe your mom and dad have done things in their life where they've had to work really, really, really hard to get something that they want. I'm sure you have. Maybe try something new today. Try something new that you've never done before, that you've been wanting to do, but you've been maybe a little bit lazy about it. Make something that you've been wanting to make. See how it feels. Maybe you'll feel good like Bear did at the end, where he was finally doing work of his own and benefiting from what he was creating. Have a great day. Bye.